Hello. How are you? It's me, Connie Lingus. Welcome to Behind the Scenes as I plough through my costumes here in my dressing room.
Connie!
What? I'm coming. Hi, I'm Connie Lingus. Welcome to my wardrobe. And I'm pretty. And I'm fat. And I'm fabulous. No, only joking. Well, hi, I'm Connie. I'll be your chicken tonight. Fabulous. And I'm fat. But I am fabulous. Stick that one up ya.
What's your favourite type of drag?
My favourite type of drag is, I actually don't have a favourite type because I like all of it. I like everything from your feral barrel type performance artists through to your lay girls, Deborah Legay, through to your camp clowny, and not to sound nasty in a clown when I mention clowny, but the whole caricature drag like Rita and Paris do. I love that, but I also love the impersonators like Candy Stratton and some of the American girls, which I just worship because they're just amazing with their art. Their art is just amazing.
Who's your favourite drag queen?
Oh, you got an hour? I specifically, I don't have a favourite because I actually enjoy all of them in one way, shape or form. I've got none outweigh the other, even though some people may think I like this drag over that drag. It's like, no, I like them all the same because at the end of the day, each drag is talented for a specific reason. Whether it be a dancer, whether it be an imitator, whether it be this or that. I like them for what they do for me. If they make me laugh, they make me smile, they make me walk out of a room or a venue happy, then they've done their job in my eyes.
What do you dislike about other drag queens?
Ooh.
You can use names or not, it's up to you.
I won't name names because I'm not that type of person. I will insinuate, but I'll never name. I hate how people treat other people. It's like at the end of the day, we're all in the same industry, and the industry is getting larger in populace but smaller in venues to perform at. Girls out there have to realise you lose a gig, another gig will come. Never badmouth your venue that has sacked you because a year down the track they may want you back. You just got to take every day as it comes. Drag is not a be-all, end-all employment-wise. Make sure you get a real job outside of it all. That way, you can't rely on drag. Some people do, and I applaud that, but other people need a real job to ground them. So I don't have anything... You know, I've actually forgotten the question now.
The question was, what do you dislike about drag? About other drags,
it's like the pettiness. It's like being petty over not liking a certain type of drag or how a drag's perceived or, oh, this girl's doing my number. It's petty. And in the bigger picture of the world, it's petty, and you don't need to be petty. You need to grow up and move on. Be the person you want to be. Don't be the person that everybody else thinks you are. If you want to paint a good picture of yourself, paint a fucking Rembrandt, for fuck's sake. Don't paint a stick figure with the hands on the hips going, why can't it be me? I even have to take this into consideration for myself, because we aren't all perfect.
Okay, what do you like about the gay scene?
Nothing. No, only joking. The sense of family when I first came into it, and even now, like, I do have a decent drag family. I have a decent gay family. But the sad thing is, we're a minority group in the broader picture of the world. But the way we treat minorities within our minority group, I don't like it. It's like, you have gay Asians, you have lesbians, you have lesbian Asians, you have lesbian trans people. You know, we run the complete gamut. We should not be, and I'll be blunt here, we shouldn't be cunting our own minority. We have to embrace them because they're going through the same thing. If I was constantly picking on a drag king who's transitioning to become a male, that makes me out to be a cunt. No, it's like you've got to embrace we're one community. Whether it be drag, whether it be leather queen, whether it be bloody twinks or these metro bloody, what are they? The ones with the Ned Kelly beards, hipsters. We're all one. We're all gay. We're either gay or lesbian, or gay and lesbian under the same umbrella. Treat each other with fucking respect, because you never know when one day you're going to need the help of one of those people you've put down because of how they are.
Well, I was going to ask you next what you dislike about the gay scene, but I guess you just answered that.
Well, there you go.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a personal question. Do you have a boyfriend? And if you do, how long? And what does he think about you being a drag queen? If not, you can advertise for one.
No, I'm looking. I have been looking for too many years. I have cobwebs. I have dried up. I used to be a self-sourcing pudding, but now I am a flattened souffle. I'm looking for love in all the wrong places. So if you do find my phone number on the back of a toilet door in any venue around town, please call me. Call me now.
Or leave a message here and I'll connect you up with Connie.
Thank you. I am in need of some loving.
What sort of men are you looking for, Connie?
Anything with a pulse, Steve. Anything with a pulse. As long as they're not older than me.
Well, how old is that?
Well...
Mid-range.
It really depends. It depends on the man. It depends on the person, really. If I gel with a person, no matter what age they are, it doesn't really matter. But the thing is, from a sexual point of view, I do prefer them younger than myself. So I go from, say, 40 and down.
Fair enough.
40 to legal.
Okay, now I was going to ask you about loons and trade. Like when you're out and drag, do you get,
Not anymore. I haven't had a loon in years. But no, I don't. I am quite partial to a loon or 5.
So just to remind people out there that don't know what a loon is.
A loon is a straight man that wants a bit of man in a cock in a frock, so to speak. But you do get gay loons now, which is like a gay boy that wants a piece of cock in a frock. And they're even freakier than the straight ones, some of them.
I guess they're a little bit obsessive, a little bit stalkerish.
They are. I've never had a stalker I haven't... stop it. I haven't known a stalker I haven't met yet. Thank God I hide myself quite well that they don't find me.
Okay. Now, who's your hero? Like someone like Dolly Parton, Kylie, Princess Diana, anyone?
Well, my hero is... Actually, I don't really know.
Carrie Legore.
I was going to say that. I will say Carrie Legore, because if it wasn't for Carrie, most of the generation of drag I'm part of wouldn't be here. There wouldn't have been a platform for most of the girls that you see out there, like Paris and Rita, Barbara, Candy, Tab, Doreen. There wouldn't have been a platform for them to perform, to be seen, to get a following from. Carrie really is a path blazer for a lot of the girls out there, and she's our perennial mother. And it's sad that she's gone, but we're so much more, such bigger people to have had her in our lives.
Well said. I got chills. Tell me about the life of a drag queen. What's it like, and any advice to young queens?
Don't do it, young queens. Don't do it. It only bring you heartache. At the end of it all, no, it's fun.
Any serious advice for young queens?
Yeah, don't do it. No, serious advice is it's okay to try. Well, as the adage goes, I can't remember the adage. It's a good one too.
It's alright, I can edit.
Try something about trying. Now I've got the married
If
with
at
children.
first you don't succeed.
Yeah, if at first you don't succeed, try again. But the thing is, and I was only talking to a younger girl today on the phone, was that there is a baby drag out there that people tend to take the piss out of. And the thing is, it's okay to do that, but at the end of the day, it's not good. If she wants to be a drag queen, let her. And if she wants help, help her. If she needs to be pointed in the right direction for hair, shoes, wigs, help her like that. Teach her. Impart some of what you know into her, and she might be a great star one day down the track. And it's sad to see the way people get treated like that. It's like they get treated like the butt end of a freaking joke, but they think that they're it bitten the stick, that all these people are paying attention to them, but they're only gigging them behind their back. And it's not on. It's just not on. And I've been through it, and I'm probably still like that today. People still probably gig me behind my back with me being oblivious to it, and you know what? I probably do know, but it does nothing to me. I still get out there, I still do what I have to do, and no one can bring me down. I don't really care. And the young ones have to go through the same mentality. They've got to, if they want to continue down the track, be smart, learn as much as you can, absorb, listen. And that's another thing, a lot of them don't listen, or they listen to the wrong people. Speak to older drags that have been doing it for 30, 40 years. Get their opinion. Their opinion can always help. That's the thing. Not many people ask the older girls, and that's why the older girls feel unwanted these days, because nobody asks them. And that's like, if you want to learn about that, if you want to learn how to put a show together, if you want to learn how to do a number, or how to paint a face, or other things, see your older drag queens, see your Deborah Legays, see your Michelle Tozers, see your Cherry Ripes, see your Barbaras, your Candies, your Paris Redders, your Sue Ridges. You know, ask.
I've noticed through filming this series that there's this drag queen mentality of like bad gigging each other, like putting each other down. It seems to be drag queen humour, and for people outside of that inner circle, it comes across as being bitchy. Some of the people that have watched our show have not misunderstood the gigging between drag queens as being nasty. So how does that work into that advice that you've just given? You know, because there's that also undercurrent of, you know, bitchiness.
I don't know.
I guess it's listening to the right people.
Listening to the right people, but then again, the right people can always steer you down the wrong track. So you really need to pick and choose who you ask. And if one person gives you one thing, always get a second opinion. It's like being, if you're sick and you go to one doctor and one doctor says this, and then you go for a second opinion and the second doctor says that. When you get a second opinion, then you've just got to make up your own mind and work out where you're going wrong or doing what you do. Never always just rely on one person. Go to different people. Ask their opinions.
Well, similarly, in that same vein, like there are questionable things I've seen drag queens do and say that possibly could be taken as degrading women, or,
Yep.
you know, so where do you draw the line?
Well, that's exactly it. You don't know where to draw the line without hurting someone's feelings. And I will say, with this whole politically correctness thing it's beyond a joke. I grew up, when I was growing up, there wasn't political correctness. You know, you could say whatever and get away with it. People have just become so soft in their own lives that they can't deal with it. But like, fair enough, bullying happens. It happens everywhere. You got to grow a tough shell. That's what you had to do 30, 40 years ago. The world is changing. We've got to change with it, but we also have to stick to our own moral compass. And if we can't change, that's what we're going to do.
Cool.
But I am fabulous. Stick that one up ya. Yeah.